Did you know that the native black-eyed Susan has been used medicinally by Native Americans for many, many years? Did you know that some herbalists compare it to echinacea, which is another coneflower, but not in the same genus? Now, they're called black-eyed Susans, and that's because they're Rudbeckias, and that's why they got Herta. Rudbeckia Herta. You know what I mean? Botany jokes. If you're rude, you get a black eye, you know what I mean? If you don't know what a black-eyed Susan is, well, here, let's do a little bit of an ID. So we have a yellow flower with almost a black-like cone disc center. Bloom time is going to be June to October. 7 and up flower petals. The flower gets to be about 4 inches wide. Furry lance-shaped to oblong leaves. These guys are a pioneer species, so you're going to find them in ditches, fields, meadows, old farmlands, things like that in full sun. Now, I thought for the longest time that this was my mother's favorite flower, but it turns out it's my grandma's favorite flower. Here, let me show you.
What? And it's my mom's favorite plant.
No, it's not.
What?
No.
Please told me black-eyed Susan's your favorite plant.
No, it's one of my mom's favorite plants, my dear. Mine's a daisy.
Well, I'm not allowed to videotape grandma's.
God damn.
But there are other creatures out there that absolutely love this flower, like the silvery checker spot butterfly. Behold. In the wavy emerald moth. And the American golden finch absolutely loves their seeds. Now on the East Coast, these guys are going to pop up midsummer. They might pop up a little before as you get closer to the West Coast because of the heat. So they thrive about June to October typically. After October, these guys kind of die back, and then what you're left with is the brown-eyed Susan, which not a lot of people even really know is there. Separate species, same genus. They have less of the radial petals growing off from the center of their cone, and they also have more of a purplish center to them, but from far away, you wouldn't know. That one's scientific name is Rudbeckia tribola. Now these guys are biennials, but sometimes perennials. Now these guys can cause contact sensitivity in some people, and that's being studied. They can give you kind of like a little bit of an irritation to your skin if you have sensitive skin. But many plants have adverse features, and that hasn't stopped a lot of cultures around the world from studying plants and finding that they have medicine within them, just like the black-eyed Susan and just like the natives did with the black-eyed Susan. And it's all in the roots, mostly. My research does show that many different native tribes use different parts of this plant for different reasons, but almost all of the research suggests that the medicine was found in the roots. So the Cherokee used the root when boiled to help alleviate water retention. It was a diuretic. It actually helped with earaches, and still to this day is swore to actually help alleviate earaches, a lot like the flower of mullein. But yet again, that is the root. As a matter of fact, medicinally, the rest of this video is referring to the roots. So 2 roots being taken and put into boiling water and allowing the root to extract its property would then be given to small children to help alleviate parasites in the body, small increments at a time from what I've read. It's also used to treat snake bites, open wounds, sores, and venereal disease. It's also a powerhouse just like echinacea for immunity and building immunity. I give you this information as someone who is studying herbs myself and who absolutely finds them fascinating and likes to use them rather than big pharma. That does not mean you take my word as gospel. You should do your own research. Always, every time, without fail. Trust in your heart. I'm just leaving you a breadcrumb trail. That's all. Planting these guys and spreading these guys can definitely help the environment. We already talked about what it does for the creatures within the environment, and now you know that it could very well benefit you with a little bit of research. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel and to my YouTube. That's in my link tree along with my merch store. If you like that video, let me know in the comments below. And guys, stay wild.